Good day, my name is Inope and I'm going to present Inclusion of Transgender Women in Society. Are you a man or a woman? For almost everyone the answer is easy or it's obvious. But for transgender people, the gender of their body feels totally wrong because the way they see the whole world is as their opposite sex. Being transgender refers to the ones whose gender identity is different from the sex assigned to their birth. Nevertheless, they're equal to us, and as a society we don't seem to understand that. Transgender people are human beings, with human rights. Therefore, they should be recognized in society as their true selves and be accepted and respected for it. Wherefore, as a woman of this society, I would like to talk about transgender women's gender as part of their identity, why they should not demand laws they are already including in, and why they should have the right to freedom in their communities. Going on to my first point. Transgender women's gender is part of their identity. It's about an innate sense of self being a woman. Some transgender people may choose to undergo to a medical transition, but some may not. According to political philosopher Riley Cooper, the criterion for being a man or a woman should be that person's self-identification, no matter what type of body one has, nor or how one dresses or presents to others. The moment one declares their gender, that is how it should be legally and socially recognized. We are not aware of what consists of being a woman as a gender identity. Not all women have XX chromosomes, and I believe about being feminine or having kids don't define a woman. Biologist Carissa Sabumatsu states that our genitals transform into either female or male during the first trimester of pregnancy, while the precursor brains in the second trimester. In transgender women, it is a unique mix, causing the precursor genitals to transform in male and the precursor brains in female, and that's why they identify as women. Moving on to my next point. Why transgender women should not demand laws they are already including in. They face serious discrimination and mistreatment at work, healthcare, and in their communities. According to the United States Transgender Survey in 2015, 30% of transgender people reported being fired or mistreated because of their gender identity. 33% had at least once been verbally harassed or refused treatment because of their gender identity in healthcare. And 10% who disclosed their gender identity to family members reported violence towards them. Workplace and healthcare discrimination against transgender people is against the law. Federal laws against sex discrimination make it illegal to discriminate because of one's gender identity. The United States National Center for Transgender Equality stated this June that the Constitution prohibits discrimination in healthcare and work. Under the Affordable Care Act signed into law by President Obama in 2010, it is illegal for most health providers and organizations to discriminate against a transgender person. Now, I'd like to move to my last point. Transgender women should have the right to freedom in their communities. Why transgender women should have the right to legal gender recognition? Even in countries that allow people to be recognized with their gender identity, harmfully limit individuals' ability to access crucial services, live safely, free of violence and discrimination. The right to recognition as a person before the law is guaranteed in numerous right treaties, and it is a fundamental aspect of affirming the dignity and worth of each person. In many countries, transgender people are criminalized simply for being who they are. Transgender people are often arrested under different pretexts. In Malaysia, there are countless arrests of transgender women for the simple act of walking down the street wearing clothing that is inappropriate to their sex assigned to their birth. Also, in 2013, police in Burma arbitrarily arrested a group of transgender women and abused them in detention. In summary, as a society, we seem to not understand that as human beings, we are more than our differences. And that's why everyone deserves inclusion in our society. I invite you to be part of this social change, to look for equality, so that each one of us can feel accepted and loved, without prejudice. What do transgender women want in this society? Simply the freedom to be as their true selves, and be treated with the human rights. What could be wrong about being free and recognized for our identity in our own communities? We should take awareness of this problem by knowing that we're all human beings, and that's why transgender women should not face discrimination, mistreatment, or fear of being themselves. And like you and me, a transgender woman is worthy of this society. Thank you.